running away. And as I got closer, I started noticing more people were injured. And I had to prepare myself for what I knew I was about to see at that time.
This young student called Victoria, she was wounded by shrapnel. She remains in hospital, and she made this appeal to find out who you were and where you were. Have you made any contact with her?
I haven't been able to make any contact with her, Piers. I knew the next morning I woke up, I went to a couple hospitals looking for her, but without her last name, I was unable to find her. I spent the whole day looking for her. Out of all the people that I was able to console and help, she stuck out in my mind more than anyone else. For some reason, we had some kind of unspoken bond that I can't really vocalize on. There's not really any words to describe the bond that I felt with this girl.
What is it that you were able to say to her by way of comfort in that moment of acute agony for her?
I got her to look at me, first off. She looked me right in my eyes, and I asked her what her name was. And to be honest with you, she kind of looked at me funny, wondering why I was asking her name in this situation. She told me my name's Victoria. I told her my name's Tyler, and kind of just had a conversation with her. I don't remember exactly what was said. I remember trying to be aware of my body language and not to look at her injuries as to make the situation worse for her. I tried to keep as calm as I could and to keep her as calm. And I drew my strength from her strength.
You said that you'd had experience with mass casualties. Where did you have that?
I was actually employed by a couple oil companies working in the Gulf of Mexico on offshore drilling rigs. And at the time, that was a requirement to be on the rigs, was to have mass casualty and first aid training.
And that clearly came very sharply into focus for you. Did you feel it was hugely helpful that you'd been through that?
Absolutely. It was invaluable that I had been through that. I still have a hard time knowing where I drew the knowledge, what part from inside me that it came from, but I guess it paid off because I knew what to do, and I just tried to help the best way I knew how to.
You brought the shirt with you that you were wearing on the day of the marathon. I know it's covered in blood. If you could raise it up for me. There's a reason why you brought this, because you said that you never intend washing this. Tell me why.
Actually, you know, what I drew from it, whoever's responsible for this intended to instill terror and fear on Boston and the world. And what I took away from it is that I don't see it as doing such. I saw humanity at its finest. I saw people of all different cultural backgrounds and nationalities helping each other in a terrible, terrible time, and the human spirit truly rising above what had happened. And it was an amazing thing to be a part of. I'm truly blessed to have been able to work alongside such heroes.